Glad to be with you from Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati as the St. Louis Cardinals begin their 2020 campaign on the road. Last year, of course, the Cards made it all the way to the NLCS before falling. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. Career numbers against Sonny Gray, just a 1 for 9. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. Over to Votto, and they're able to get them both.
Now batting.
So base is empty now after the double play, and now it'll be the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Sonny Gray. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Bounce to first, fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Senzel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
In the air now out to left field. In there, a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Dexter Fowler. grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone to lead off the inning.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Harrison Bader, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And it's fouled away. Gray ready with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Winker is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Jack Flaherty. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a liner, but foul. Swing and a liner. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Castellanos is there, makes the catch in the side. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Josh Van Meter.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
The right fielder, number 33.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Winker.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Freddie Galvis is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Galvis behind 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Nate Jones is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Phillip Ervin will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul DeYoung. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And there's one down now. Striding in, Yadier Molina. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
He's got it. The throw pulls him off the bag. Bases full now following the error. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tommy Edman. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Pedro Strop is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Harrison Bader will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Jack Flaherty.
Standing in now, Jack Flaherty. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, Dero, talk about adding insult to injury right there. And the pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, and if he throws a gem, Dan, without question, he's getting his name in the box. He's all over the box score in this one. Ribbies, innings pitched, strikeouts, all of the above.
Here's a fly ball well hit. Right fielder looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Wow, you don't see this very often. There aren't very many pitchers that are good hitters, and sometimes you take a pitcher for granted. You just want to lay one in there. Mistake, because this guy just took him deep.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. And it's in time at first. And digging in once again, Tucker Barnhart. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
A bouncer to the left side. Carpenter has it. And there are 2 away now. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nick Senzel. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and ready for another shot now. Paul Goldschmidt. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
3-0 to him now. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Paul DeYoung digs in next. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the first pitch to him. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Irvin is there, and he has it for the out. Robert Stevenson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Ready once again, Yadier Molina singled home a run in his last time up. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. In is Joey Votto now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Fowler has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Into the box now, Nicholas Castellanos. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Edman is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Josh Van Meter. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The Reds down to their last strike. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Molina gathers. Throw to first. He'll be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but What do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.
Heidi, put this one into context for us. Stepping in, Joey Votto. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Joey Votto is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, the 0-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Fowler to the track. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Robert Stevenson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Dexter Fowler is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Striding in once again, Tommy Edman. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Tyler O'Neill will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Running at first for the Cardinals. Number 41, Tyler.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. On to third, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Matt Wieters will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Lane Thomas will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 35, Lane.
Colton Wong will stand in. Swing and a liner. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Lucas Sims enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Reined in. Galvis. Return throw is in time. How about that?
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. This change for the Cardinals. Now playing right field, number 41, Tyler.
Andrew Miller enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. So striding in, Nicholas Castellanos will be the one to get things started against the closer, Andrew Miller. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
He's set and the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Bader is there, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Now batting. Catcher.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Giovanni Gallegos takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And it's called getting the season off on the right foot. Matt, it's not always easy to get a team firing on all cylinders right away. Sometimes it takes a little time to work out the kink, but not for these guys so far. They are already competing at a high level. And while I don't want to make too much about it, it does bode well for what might be possible for them this season.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Baltimore, number 35.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Again, another foul ball. from the stretch. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be two? To second for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the outfielder, Austin Hayes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. Evan Phillips is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings up Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Now the 1-1 pitch is lined into right center. Base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. On to first, and they get the double play. At the plate, Paul DeYoung. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bouncer up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Santander, base runner at first with 1 out. And another foul ball. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Chris Davis at the plate now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. The Cardinals are one of the hotter teams in the league right now, and for more on that, let's check in with Heidi Watney. Standing in, Dexter Fowler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
A little roller toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-5 ball game. And he'll try to get back now, but it's... Giovanni Gallegos comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And striding into the box, Tommy Edman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 down. Paul DeYoung will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 11, Paul DeYoung.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. The 0-1 line drive to center field. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. The relay throw. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. But they do grab the lead on the run that scored away from the play. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Andrew Miller is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
David Bodie
Will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And it's fouled away. Souza aboard here at first with nobody out. And that misses 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Chris Bryant now.
His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
The 0-1 on its way. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And that brings up Javi Baez. The last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Wow, D-Roll, this red-hot ball club strikes again. They're so much fun to watch play baseball right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Another win, another boost to the confidence of this team. I'm excited to stay locked in on these guys and see how much further they can go with this impressive winning streak.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Edman is there, and he'll bring this one in. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Edman, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. The pitcher, Ross Stripling, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. In comes the left fielder. He gets there for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away. Standing in, Justin Turner.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Muncy way home. He scores as they extend the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 game. Digging in, Tommy Edman will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone!
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So coming to the plate, Tommy Edman. He went deep last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Floro is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone.
Well, with a chance to reflect on this one, Edman turned in a nice performance at the plate, guys.
Yeah, no doubt. We mentioned earlier how important he is to this club. It's contributions like this one today, if turned in consistently over the long haul, can really have a huge impact on this ball club, assuming everyone else is holding up their end of the bargain. I look forward to seeing some more of the same from him in the future, and I know they do as well.
The Cards have come storming out of the gate this season. And for more on this fast start, let's check in with our field reporter, Heidi Watney. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Dero.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, You want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
Dexter Fowler will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Into right field, that's a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. Here comes the go-ahead run. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the second run is across as well, and they'll claim the lead here at 6-5.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by one, D-Row. That base hit drives in two. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Irvin is there to put it away and finally put an end. Giovanni Gallegos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 65.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Got him to go down swinging there. Josh Van Meter becomes the first out in the ninth inning. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Gallegos is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters. Usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. A ball and 2 strikes now. Cincinnati, good night. Another impressive win for a team that has leapt out of the starting blocks.
Yeah, this team is an all systems go mentality right now, Matty V. And when that's the case, you don't change anything. You just try to let it ride. It's been an impressive beginning to the season.
Yeah, and it's starting to look awful easy for them, guys. Hats off to this ball club for such a great start.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is there to make the catch, and a great Tommy Pham is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Tyler Webb will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. They'll come into play at 317. 5 homers and 14 driven in. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Digging in now for San Diego, Will Myers. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Will Myers becomes out number 2 this inning. 0-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. 1-1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. 1-1 pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight. Craig Stammen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Paul DeYoung digs in next. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's 1 for 2. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now batter.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now.
Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Dexter Fowler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted down the line in left. And this is taken in shy of the wall, but that should be plenty deep to score the run. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First offering on its way.
1 ball, no strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He went down on strikes last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off. The 0-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Manny Machado goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. High and deep to right center. Fowler looking up onto the party porch and gone.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Francisco Mejia is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his. Kirby Yates comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next it'll be the outfielder, Lane Thomas.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Profar is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Tommy Edman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Liner towards second, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
All right, Dan, as a former closer right here, you get 2 quick outs in the 9th inning, and then you give up back-to-back knocks.
Are you 1 pitch away? What are you telling yourself?
You know, sometimes the hardest thing to do, D-Row, is to get that 1, 2, 3, 9th inning. 2 base hits in a row right now. This is where you really have to make some good pitches. It's never easy pitching the 9th inning, and this is an indication of that right here.
With runners in scoring position this season, Goldschmidt is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on.
Makes the catch, and the Padres have claimed the 4th. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. The pitcher can't be too mad.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Digging in now for the Brewers, Keston Hiura, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Here it comes on 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez is there, 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Gamel. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ben Gamel.
Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. Digging in, Jose Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Drilled to the left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Chopped to third. Tough to get to. To second for one. On to first, and Goldschmidt has bounced into a double play. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Martinez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Martinez.
Line towards center field. Kane is right there, 1 down. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Ben.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Martinez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. The next to bat for St. Louis, Jose Martinez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ready for another chance? Jose Martinez. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Jerko is under it. 2 gone.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Brewers. Number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. Make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. So digging in now, Omar Narvaez.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Heading out toward shallow right. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Martinez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Today they had the chance to see how their trade for him might pan out, and the early returns were pretty good.
Yeah, and it's got to be a relief for him and the GM to see this kind of game from him after the trade. Some more good days at the dish like this, it's going to go a long way towards making this deal a win for them.
The Redbirds have been wreaking havoc on their opponents so far this season. For a word on that, let's go down to the field with Heidi Watney.
Pinch hitting for the Mets, number 2.
Fouled away. Bases are loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to put a dent in that 3-run deficit. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2.
Count is 1-2.
Ramos, the runner at third. Nimmo over at second. Rosario at first with no outs. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away. And it's fouled away. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Jeff McNeil is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Fouled off. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. So another game is in the books. Guys, what do you make of where things stand around the league as we head into June?
Matt, we are at the point in the season where certain teams have seized the mantle of front runner. If you're on one of those pace setters, you are looking to keep your stride. And if you're not, then you're trying to keep an eye on who's out in front of you and see if you can either cut into that lead or at least keep pace and not be left in the dust.
Totally agree. This is usually the time when we start to see teams separating themselves a little bit, but there's a lot of season left at the same time.
Well, this premier matchup between 2 current division leaders has so far lived up to its billing, guys. Here's Matt Carpenter. And, guys, 7th inning already? Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he takes ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder.
In now, Tyler O'Neill. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A ball and a strike now. Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2. The 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Andrew McCutchen is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Lane Thomas.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Dexter Fowler will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Dexter Fowler.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Thomas on at first, nobody out. 2-0 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen is under it, 1 down.
Now that
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. First offering on its way. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Runner goes for second. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Harper will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike taken up in the zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch. Tyler Webb is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 30.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder Adam Hazley. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Andrew.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Yadier Molina will start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
McCutchen is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Stepping up to the plate, Lane Thomas. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Edmundo Sosa will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 63, Edmundo Sosa.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Kingery is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Colton Wong, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Swinging a soft liner, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Number 96 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. At the plate, Jose Martinez. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught. Giovanni Gallegos comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number
First pitch of the at-bat.
Giovanni.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
That misses. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Philly down to their last strike. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The right fielder, number 3.
Fouled away.
Harper.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. So that ends what was quite an entertaining matchup of top dogs here, guys.
Yeah, when 2 division leaders face off, it is like 2 alpha dogs staring at each other. Unfortunately, there's only going to be room for 1 at the top of the pack. But it's fun to get a peek at what it looks like for these 2 contenders to tangle head-to-head.
Yeah, this was a fun matchup, and I have a ton of respect for both of these 2 teams. But what really matters is what comes of these 2 teams later in the season when championships are won and lost. I want to see what these teams have become at that point.
Well, as teams do these days, Harrison Bader is being honored in tonight's bobblehead giveaway.
Well, Matt, if there's anybody on this team who you'd want in your bobblehead collection, it's maybe this guy because, let's face it, he deserves to have a big head. He brings so much to this club.
I agree with you, Dan. And there's no bigger superstar to these fans. Let's hope he can give them a thrill or 2 in this one tonight and say thanks for them coming out.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader.
Second, the right fielder, Harrison Bader.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
2-2 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Another 2-2 offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Barehanded for 1. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play. Now batting, Adam Duvall. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Skied into straightaway right. Bader will wait on it, and that will retire the side. Down in order. Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Bader is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Now at the plate, Harrison Bader, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Inciarte's there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Hit in the air to right field. Bader is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, two gone, and in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
Let's go, kid. Here we go. Get your pitch on.
Comes set, the 0-1. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the runner at second, one away, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Skied into straightaway right. Bader is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Well, guys, unfortunately, Bader did not get a lot done at the plate in this game.
You know what, Matty? No, he didn't. And we touched earlier on the vital importance of his contribution to this club going forward. We didn't see it today, boys, but you know what? He's got a ton of talent, and we'll look for him to back it up next game.
We mentioned earlier that this game is a road sweep opportunity. And for more on that, let's go down to Heidi Watney.
Number 4, Yadier.
Swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Here's Colton Wong now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
Now batting.
So a runner at third, two men are out, and up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a two-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a two-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a two-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for him.
And how about that right out of Ryan Helsley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Thomas has it for route number one. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now the pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game, and that bomb here in the 8th is big.
Now batting, the catcher, Matt.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now, and it's fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Bouncer up the middle. Camargo brings it in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So striding forward now, Harrison Bader. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in, Lane Thomas. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And there's a base hit on the line.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Matt Carpenter will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Matt Carpenter.
Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Carpenter, a native Texan. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Here's another 0-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. John Gant is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53. John
Fouled off.
Gant.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Braves are... Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mark Melanson will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Ronald Acuna is into the ball game as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
No balls and 1 strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So coming to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Shot back up the middle. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First offering on its way.
Your attention, please.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Popped him up. Wieters has a play. 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's Echeverria now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fouled away. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this club was not the least bit intimidated by the hostile environment they certainly walked into, as they dominated this road series from beginning to end.
Yeah, they sure did, D-Roll. I mean, what's better for adding a little extra swagger to a team than getting a series sweep in somebody else's building? This is a big win for this ball club, and I expect to see them walking tall into the next series.